Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango, here to do my next part of my Vagrant or Shinjuku Let's Plays. So last time we got captured, Dante came to save us, lots of things transpired. Oh boy. So, we gonna be fighting some casters, and casters are weak to riders. So we gonna get some riders in here. Look, it's Barry! He was on 3 hours ago! How was it? Anyway, we're gonna replace you with... Where's my Aussie? Aussie. Oh, there you are. I'm like, where'd he go? Where'd my Aussie go? Quick card. Sure. And then, let's see, what else do we want to put in here? My Dante's, and get rid of this and give him defense. Sure. Okay. So this is how we're gonna do this, and boop, here we go. I had to think about it, but I was like, do I really want to do it this way? I don't know. So, phew. Looks like our escape was a success. Thanks, Dante's. Oh. But don't try to contact Caldia just yet. The enemy is likely using the signal to track us. Oh. Mash is probably freaking out right now. So I think it's better if I continue to jam it for the time being. Can I ask you something? What is it, Master? You're not the Count of Monte Cristo, are you? Remarkable! You are absolutely correct. I'm not the proud vengeance seeker at all. And believe me, I was well aware of it during that battle. But how did you figure it out? He hates being called Edmond Dantes. I knew it. Now I see. I knew I couldn't fool you for long, Master. I went to a bit of effort to change my speech patterns, you see. I wondered if I might still be giving too much away, but even so, you did well to notice. Good show. Alright, let's dispense with this disguise then, shall we? Yeah, I knew it. When he started saying stuff, I was like, you're not Dante's, are you? I believe this is the first time we've met since Camelot, Miss Sarah. Holmes! Pity your well-read friend, Miss Kierlight, isn't here to join us, but I suppose that there's nothing for us now. How did you get here? Good question. Let me start from the beginning. Okay. Do you remember when we met at the Atlas Institute? Yes, it appears you do. Well, there is a reason I continue to race shift from London to Camelot to Shinjuku. You didn't need my help to restore humanity. I suppose I could have offered advice, but so could others. But the same was not true for the incident that would happen afterwards. At the Atlas... Wait a second, if I had chosen him, would he have been able to fight in this upcoming battle? Dang it. At the Atlas Institute, I was trying to find out if one thing in particular was possible. Whether or not a singularity could occur after humanity had been completely restored. Huh? It turns out that such a thing was very possible indeed. Hermes was warned that if humanity were to move from being incinerated to being restored, this distortion history would end up creating enormous remnants. Specifically, remnants of numerous powers that could have threatened the entire world, but were wiped out by history playing out correctly. To date, the counterforce, or perhaps something else, has worked to restrain or dispose of these remnants before they could pose a threat, but when humanity moves towards restoration, their power returns from the cracks of history. They're almost like hidden malware that tries to infect your computer when you go to reboot it. Okay, I think I get it, kind of. Anyway, Try Hermes calculated that if a new remnant were to occur, it would be here in 1999 Shinjuku. I still don't know why, but there is one strong possibility. What's that? What is it? No. Fuck! I'd better not say anything until I know for certain. Now, don't give me that look. Watson used to give me that exact look. At any rate, that is why I'm here. Now, what say we keep going, Miss Sarah? Oh yes, I still have to tell you the most important thing of all. I'm not completely confident that I have laid bare all the mysteries Shinjuku hides. Ha. Words fail you, I see. Sorry. Indeed, ordinarily, I would never divulge a theory that I was still in the middle of formulating. Doing so could cause you all to make errant predictions, potentially leading to grave mistakes. However, there is an exception to every rule, and this case is one such exception. The reason is simple. His fingertips are all over it. Threads that should lead him to become tangled and twisted, eventually ensnaring you in a trap. And before you know it, he has you in his grasp, just where he wants you. However, there is only so much one can see by observing a spider's nest from above. And if one takes too long to investigate, the wind could blow away the evidence like so much sand. Thus, I have chosen to leap into the spider's web head first. Perhaps that's what he wanted all along, for me to take the stage. I imagine if Miss Kierlight were here, she would be screaming right about now. Oh. At any rate, let me tell you exactly who we are up against. My nemesis, a demonic mastermind who disappears without a trace of evidence. He and his subordinates spin threads, each of which leads to their spider lying in wait. Blech. In order to reach him, I had to evade every one of these threads, sometimes disguising myself entirely. However, I soon learned that even this wasn't enough to find evidence that could convict him. In time, I began referring to him as the Napoleon of crime. Blech. But his real name is James Moriarty. I knew it, because I got spoiled on what his name is, so... He and the Archer of Shinjuku, who first bonded with you when you arrived here, are one and the same. I kinda knew this already. Holmes. That is why I hesitated to reveal myself. Moriarty would never side with good and virtue. It must be some sort of plot. Regardless, I knew my presence would only endanger you. The moment I arrived in Shinjuku, I could sense that he was here. As such, there is little doubt that he is similarly aware of me. Given how weak the good Moriarty's spirit origin is. I didn't think the same would apply to him, however. It seems that the course of deducing his true name, he's managed to sniff out my presence. That being the case, there is no point in pretending to be the Count of Monte Cristo. And now that I've removed my disguise, the game is well and truly afoot. No longer am I a spectator, I am a participant. Which means that it is now only a matter of time before Moriarty and I face each other. In truth, I did all I could to remove any mention of him in Watson's writings. In part, that was because, if possible, I wished to fight him on my own. But the other part is that I instructed Watson to write about him as little as was possible. In terms of pure strength, there are surely countless servants who surpass him. No doubt there are also many who exceed him in charisma, especially those from the age of gods. But when it comes to evil charisma, devastating fiendish plans that carried out without requiring him to lift a finger, he is in a class of his own. Indeed, I feared what effect Moriarty might have on the world. Thus, I asked Watson to depict him as simply and straightly as possible. Now, here's the real problem. Moriarty claims to have split into good and bad personas. The bad one took the power and true name and expelled the good one from his domain. However, as I see it, this just doesn't add up. After all, I had sensed almost no traces of good from him. And yet, the Archer of Shinjuku who protected you was sincere in his actions. When he saved you from the fearsome rider of Shinjuku, he did so with no regard for his own life. Nor did it seem like he did so because he had some scheme in mind that would guarantee his survival. Sheer dumb luck was the only reason he survived. When I realized that, I was utterly at a loss. So Archer is Moriarty. I thought he might be an imposter, but that doesn't seem to be the case, which leaves us with a problem. He really is a good Moriarty. It's almost like one of those protagonists suffering from amnesia. This really is a problem. I never believed such a person could exist in this world. Still, while your life may not be in danger, I can't say I approve of the way he let you get abducted. Why that little? You have every right to be angry. Good or not, that part of him is still very much Moriarty. If he calculates a gambit will be safe, then he will go through with it, no matter how risky it may actually be. Now then, I advise you to not try and hide anything from him. Feel free to tell him all about this talk. I know you're concerned, but don't worry. He already knows everything that's happened. He knew you would get kidnapped, meet his other self, and that I would rescue you. He even knew that his true name would be revealed afterwards, along with the doubts I still harbor. Naturally, he's never met me in person, but he is certain nonetheless. Even if he doesn't know his true name, he will have sufficient information to deduce it. That is something Moriarty would never fail to do. In that sense, we are very much alike. At any rate, once everyone is here, I have something else to tell you. Exactly what destroying the world really means. Okay. I say, you there. Me? Yes, you. What a lovely face you have. I dare say your complexion is marvelous. You are the very picture of health. You must be highly nutritious. What? Now, should I go with rare or well done? I can never decide. Stick. The wealthy, like me, are meant to eat fine steaks. Commoners are supposed to eat swine. One of my statue can eat swine. That would mean you, healthy people, are more affluent than me. Ha ha ha. I see someone's at the end of their rope. Why is everyone here like this? There have been severe food shortages here ever since Shinjuku fell into this state. Of course, now there is one source of food that remains in abundance. After all, most good people here are dead and gone. Those that remain are either spellcasters or killers. Oh, so he wouldn't. Damn. So on that note, Miss Sarah, I hope I can count on your help. Fortunately, they should be easier than that King Lear. Of course, there is also a lot more of them. Okay, so even if I had picked him, I wouldn't be able to use Moriarty. I thought so, but I was wrong. Interesting. Okay. They're not ready to implement him into the game yet. So, it's not the bodyguard. It's hard to read. So that's a thing. It's like, well, that's a thing that exists. Alright then. It's like, well, that exists. Go, Ozzy. Oh, come on. Really, Ozzy? Really? Really, Ozzy? Really? 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 Really, though? Really, Ozzy? Why you do this to me, boy? It's like, Ozzy, you kidding me? You joking? You kidding me? That's a cat call? Oh god. It did. It for sure did. It's like, it sure did say that. Oh man. That's horrible. No, no. Just no. I refuse. I refuse that, all of that. Just no. No, 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 no. Alright, let's do this. Alright. We'll do it like that. And let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. I'm not gonna sing. Not happening. Not today. Not today? Nope. Go, Jelter. Go, Jelter. Go, 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 Jelter. Thank you, Jelter. And now Ozzy. Go kill it. Kill him. Kill. And? Yes. Good boy. Love you. Alright. Go, Ozzy. Do the thing. I don't... Nope, he did kill it. I was like, I don't think he's gonna, but then he did, so it didn't matter. Awesome, we did it. Alright. We did it, we did it, we did it! Yippah! Yay. I'd better stock up on weapons soon. I believe he should be around here. Who? Oh. More? Huh? What are you looking at, you punk? There you are. I see you're just as bad at disguising yourself as ever. Who? How do you only see through it? It doesn't matter how much you change your appearance if your gait remains the same. If your gait? Ruffians, police officers, yakuza, each has their own distinct way of walking. Miss Sarah, allow me to introduce you. This is Mr. Kaburagi. He runs a general store here in Shinjuku. He has everything from demonic beast corpses to guns that will even work on Reyes. Mr. Dante's here is one of my best customers. It's always a pleasure to see him. You should try to sound a little more earnest when you lie. Aha, I see what's going on. Today I'm here with someone who seems like they'd make a good hostage, so you were hoping to abduct them in order to threaten me. Isn't that right? Wait, what? Haha, I can't put anything past you. Well, now you've seen through it, I won't give you any trouble. Good. Now I'll take 20 of the usual, please. You got it. By the way, Mr. Dantes, I've got a question for you. And what might that be? Do you think the end is almost here? Well, yes and maybe. But that doesn't change what needs to be done, does it? you still have to collect, sort, and sell your wares. It may be a proud profession. It may not be a proud profession. At times, you may have to sully your hands. But so what? What is there to be afraid of? You should be proud, Mr. Kaburagi. Just do what you need to do. I'll keep that in mind. By the by, I also have some new demonic beast in, if you fancy that. They can make great pets. They're very friendly, and not a bit picky when it comes to food. No thanks. What about you, young lady? Interested in a nice demonic beast? No, I am not. Foe's all I need, thanks. Do my ears deceive me? You say you already have a demonic beast for a pet? What sort of beast? Is it the kind that would kill a dreamy-eyed caster on sight? Actually, yes, you're not wrong. That's funny. Thanks for waiting. Hey, you. Yes, we'll soon be meeting up with the others after all. I believe their hideout was somewhere around here. Ah, there we go. Alright, shall we go get lectured? Lectured? Mash is going to cry. But of course, Miss Sarah. I'm afraid those two will be absolutely livid after spending the evening worrying about so much about you. Haha, I see you now understand the situation we're in. Come then, let us be off. Oh no, here we go. Boy. Salter and Salter. Oh, true name revealed. Hello. Oh. Okay, cool. They didn't do that for the dog. Unless that's not his true name, Lobo. Alright then. That was cool. So, we are fighting assassins and casters. So, assassins are weak to casters. And we have no, like, thing here, so that's interesting. I might just call upon a berserker for this. So, casters are weak to riders. Okay, so you are here. You're good. Casters are weak to riders, and assassins are weak to casters. Okay. And I'm gonna change... Actually, I think I'll keep it like this. I think this will be fine. Let's go. Let's go. Great detective work. Is it though? Is it really? Okay. Here we are. Now, to re-establish contact. Oh no, Mash is going... Oh no. Mash, I'm sorry. Oh god. Master, are you alright? You okay there? Master, thank goodness you're safe. I mean, I can tell you were okay because I was monitoring your status, but... we haven't been able to contact you this whole time. Hey there. Everyone in one piece. Wait, Sherlock Holmes. Ah! It really is you. Good to see you again, Miss Kierlight. You too, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad you're in good... Wait, what are you doing there with Master? He rescued me. Is that so? How wonderful. Then you could have contacted us at any point up till now, instead of showing up unannounced. So, you were with this suspicious man all this time. I see. Well, you see, things happened and I'm fine, yeah. Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm technically a caster, but I'm not afraid I can be of much help. I can't be of much help in battle. Please do forgive me. So you're dead weight, huh? Whatever. Anyway, thanks for saving our dumbass master. Hey, Jalter, don't be like that, girl. Now, get lost. I'm afraid I can't do that. All right, Archer of Shinjuku. I think it's time you came out now. Hi there, Holmes. It's been a while, hasn't it, old boy? Wonderful to see you again. Well, bye then. What do you think you're doing? Well, when you were taken, I'd planned out what I thought to be the best course of action. But with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it really was rather dangerous having me involved. I feel awful about it. You must have been very scared. I guess what I'm trying to say is... Well, I'm sorry. Apologizing only goes so far. I suppose you're right. Very well. Well, seeing as we're in Japan... I suppose I must atone with seppuku. It is, I hear, quite excruciating. No, you don't have to go that far. No. Ha ha ha. What a funny criminal gentleman you are. Not to worry. It seems Miss Sarah has already forgiven you. She has? Well, more or less. Oh, thank you. You are too kind. He's right, Master. You are being too kind. The more you let this evil bastard get away with, the further he'll try to take things. Heh, jealous. Green really isn't your color, you know. My, this little kitten certainly likes to mew, but she still needs to be housebroken. This kitty has claws, bitch, so watch out. I love that. That's great. Thanks for worrying about me, you two. I wasn't overly concerned. Huh? Worried? About what? At any rate, Archer of Shinjuku, it seems your memory remains incomplete. Nonetheless, you must have some idea of who you are, and what you were, by now. Well, yes. Considering all these hints that have been dropped, and given how wary I am towards you, there's only one person in the world I could be. You're wary of Mr. Holmes. You don't mean you're... Please refrain from saying anything further, Miss Gearlight. Let's wait for him to say it of his own accord. Yes, well... As you have deduced, I do indeed know your true name, and I've already told Miss Sarah as well. At this point, she is just waiting for you to come clean and tell you herself. Tell her yourself, whatever. Excuse me. I see. So you really know who I am. I do. Very well then, Sarah. I mean, Master. If you will forgive my transgressions, I shall entrust you with my true name. Of course, there may not be much point now that Holmes has already told you what it is, but no matter. After all, I'm told this ritual is quite necessary. It's still quite necessary. Alright then. My name is James Moriarty. I materialized here as a phantom spirit composite fusion. I wish to form a contract with you, as your servant, that I may devote you to my full power. Okay, cool, that's been done. Even though I already knew. Anyway, that's me, Moriarty. A pleasure to be here. Just when I thought he couldn't get any more suspicious. Master, you should banish him for good. Yeah, he reminds me of one of those cunning foxes that show up in morality tales. If only. He's far worse than any fox. He never risks his own life. He only makes plans, leaving the dirty work to his subordinates. What an absolutely despicable villain. That's right. Even in Dr. Watson's books, Moriarty was renowned for his villainy. And at the Red Botch Falls, he and Mr. Holmes faced off against one another directly, which ended with both plunging down the waterfall. Please be careful, Master. Are you sure there are no waterfalls nearby? Pretty sure. It pains me to see you so wary of me, Mash. Oh, That was just my impression of you from Dr. Watson's writing, so... I do think you're, not too bad, or at least I think I do.
Pay him no heed, Miss Curelight. He's only pretending to cry, little faker. You cad! Have you no mercy? Hahaha, for you, Moriarty? I will never show mercy when it comes to foiling your plans. Well, can't blame you for that. Now then, I believe you have some information for us, Holmes. Ah yes, about destroying this planet. In brief, it is entirely possible. Wait, what? How can that actually be possible? Earth has a number of safety provisions in place. He can't possibly circumvent all of them. Right, you are. During the course of this planet's unbroken history, it has withstood numerous crises, bearing the sudden appearance of alien visitors. It is extremely unlikely that those who were born here could manage to truly destroy it. Thus, in order to do so, one must completely overturn one's most basic preconceptions. In other words, what the Lion King attempted to do in the Holy City, what Edison attempted to accomplish using the Holy Grail's power.
The Lion King and Edison?
Ah, now I see. So that's what foolish nonsense I'm up to. That's just like me. I understand all too well what I'm thinking.
And how about letting the rest of us in on it? What did this Lion King and Edison person try to do? Well, the Lion King made his sacred lance into a tower and planned to use it to wipe out all of humanity, save for a select few. However, even if he had succeeded in wiping them out, the incineration of humanity was happening at the time. So he expected that their salvation would soon be forthcoming. It was a shallow, ill-conceived plan, but it was also the result of much agonizing. What an idiot. In that case, he should just let himself die along with everyone else. This is why I hate kings who charge ahead trying to solve everything by themselves. Of course, hate kings who just roll over without putting up a fight even more. As for Mr. Edison, he didn't actually end up doing anything, but he did come up with an idea. He said that once he won the Holy Grail, he planned to cut America out of history altogether. So we have the Lion King, who is trying to save a handful of people, even if it meant the destruction of the outside world. And Edison, who tried to cut his country off from the outside world in order to preserve it forever. Hang on. That would mean, aha! Now I see. So that's his plan. Da Vinci?
Figured it out already, eh? I see your reputation as a genius artist is well deserved. Hang on just a moment. I need to look something up.
Not enough sleep last night, guys. Quick! All staff gather round. We need to begin an emergency investigation.
Okay.
So what is this plan already?
It's not possible to destroy the world.
What? But you just said it was. The fuck?
Goethe's objective may have been different, but his plan still took 3,000 years to come to fruition. However, it is possible to remove the world from history. In other words, if the world is removed from history, then it can be destroyed. Well done! Yes, that's exactly it. This is terrible. That world is already devoid of meaning.
What do you mean, Da Vinci?
I mean, that world is already cut off from history. No matter what happens in Shinjuku, it won't have any effect on humanity whatsoever. I mean, of course, it can make things a bit unstable, but no more than the tiniest of tremors. No matter how unstable humanity gets, at this level, there would never be any adverse effects. In the worst case, Shinjuku could be destroyed without issue. It wouldn't even affect Chaldea. What about the servants? Naturally, if the world's destroyed, they'll disappear along with it. However, since their spirit origin information won't be lost, we'll still be able to resummon them. Okay. Wait, we're forgetting the most important thing. What happened to Master? That's the crux of it. Basically, everything else hangs on exactly how we bring Sarah home. What story is she talking about anyway? However, if that world is already cut off from history, we may be able to force a race shift. Oh, I think she's talking about Instagram. Anyway, if we can, that would solve everything. Yes, that all sounds about right. Sounds right, but... Yes, that is how it would play out, isn't it? Shinjuku would remain a hell pit and be destroyed alongside this planet by my other self. That's terrible. Now, hear me out. Yes, Shinjuku, the world, we servants, that all would be gone. But if you make it back to Chaldea in effect, nothing would be lost. I mean, yes, we will lose our lives, but in the end, this Shinjuku would simply revert to oblivion. You're wrong! Sorewachigayo. I knew you would say that, Miss Sarah. What do you think, Miss Kirlight? As a servant, I would like to place the highest importance on my master's life. That said, and this may be rather impudent of me, but if Master were to return her safely and abandon Shinjuku to its doom, well, it just wouldn't be like her. I'm glad you're my servant. Thank you, Master. I'm glad you still think of me that way. Jealous. It's funny. Now, don't go kicking another beehive. Yes, good point. For a moment, I was deathly afraid for my life. Now then, as a representative of Chaldea, I can't just let Sarah share Shinjuku's fate. She has fought alongside us for a full year now. We won't let her throw her life away. However, as a master, we also wish to respect her wish to save Shinjuku. So I'll ask you just one more time, Sarah. There is no point in saving Shinjuku, this Shinjuku. Doing so would help neither humanity nor the people here still worth protecting, if any even exist. It wouldn't even be a problem if the servants you have met here were to vanish. This may sound callous, but abandoning Shinjuku would not endanger the restoration of humanity in the slightest. The servants who are there with you now would never blame you for making such a choice. I'd blame myself, though. So even taking all that into consideration, do you still believe that Shinjuku is worth saving? I do. I see. Well, that does indeed sound like you. Anyway, that's a relief. Even though you've saved a world or two, you're still just as caring, optimistic, and possessed of an indomitable fighting spirit as ever. Alright, then I guess that settles it. You'll have Chaldea's full support. Of course, that doesn't mean we won't also lay the groundwork for a forced race shift to bring you home. Alright, then now that you've made your decision, I suppose I had better tell you something else.
Does this new thing you have to tell us have anything to do with why you've been so nervous?
Well, if Miss Sarah has decided to go home, there wouldn't have been any point in sharing this other truth. I shall now tell you how the culprit, the evil Moriarty, plans on destroying the planet, okay? It is true that with the world divided, Earth's safeguards would fail to work. Nonetheless, destroying the entire planet should remain utterly unfathomable. No matter how great his control over Shinjuku may be, it is not enough to destroy the world. In which case, Moriarty, what do you think what you would need to make such a destruction possible? To destroy the planet, one would need enough energy to match that scale. That energy would then need to be focused toward the Earth's core, a central destruction point. Naturally, it is far easier said than done. The sheer amount of energy required for such a task is incomprehensibly massive. For example, a meteor. A meteor falling to Earth would easily meet such energy requirements. But of course, there is no reliable way to predict such an occurrence. Such a thing may generate the requisite energy, but it would not be possible for it to hit the necessary target. In which case, the next thing one would need is a device designed to draw in a passing meteor and direct its impact to the desired coordinates. That's what I thought. I was like, so is this barrel thing like a magnet kind of thing that's like pulling a meteor towards Shinjuku and going to make Shinjuku like just go explosion? A gun barrel.
So, you mean something that could load and fire a meteor like a bullet?
Barrel. Indeed. Remember, Master, that mysterious tower that stands on Shinjuku's western edge? The one growing taller by the day, as if it were trying to pierce the heavens themselves. We're gonna pierce the heavens, Kamina! Okay, sorry. That is the device Moriarty will need to complete his plan. Wait, what? That building is an actual gun barrel? But it doesn't even move. How could something like that possibly load a meteor like a bullet? A phantom spirit. A phantom spirit? What does a spirit that failed to become a heroic spirit have to do with this? Indeed, I too was puzzled by why Moriarty was so focused on phantom spirits. But upon rereading his book, The Dynamics of an Asteroid, I finally understood. He plans to control a meteor using his servant abilities. That is why he needs a phantom spirit's power, the power to hit a target no matter the circumstances. Okay. Thus, the phantom spirit he has summoned is none other than a hunter who made a deal with the devil for 7 magical bullets. That is who Moriarty has absorbed. Oh. 6 of his 7 bullets will always hit their mark, regardless of the obstacles in their path. In other words, he has no control over the 7th and final bullet. And that's not all. This ability is more about hitting targets than actually hurting them. Thus, this phantom spirit is usually regulated to nothing more than a character in an opera. That is what Moriarty is taking advantage of. Okay, alright, okay. Now I see. That explains why I was summoned as an archer and not a caster. Oh, because I can't. Okay. I guess I have to go do that. And why I'm able to fire bullets and missiles from this coffin I never used when I was alive.
And you couldn't have figured that out sooner? John Alter makes an excellent point.
Sorry about that. I imagine that must be some of the knowledge I lost during the split.
Remember the limit I mentioned earlier, Miss Sarah? Once the tower is complete, it won't be long before a meteor comes our way. Once it does, it will jump into the barrel and be fired into the planet. Voila! A magical bullet. Which, if Moriarty's theory is correct, will result in the murder of Earth itself. The most heinous crime committed throughout all of history. A massacre on an unprecedented scale.
Huh, you flatter me.
That wasn't a compliment. Idiot. At any rate, regardless of whether this plan is feasible, we are certain it is what the League of Phantom Fiends is working towards, correct?
Undoubtedly.
I know it's filthy rich coming from me, seeing as I tried to destroy France and all, but yikes. I mean, that'd kill them all too.
Indeed it would, though of course, thinking logically, a servant can never truly die. Nonetheless, if they are still aiding in the world's destruction, they are likely doing so for pleasure, revenge, or some other unknown purpose. Thus, their role is to build an enormous wall, overrun Shinjuku, and guard the barrel. So if we wish to save Shinjuku, our first step must be to neutralize the assassin of Shinjuku.
Indeed, that transformation ability is quite formidable. If left unchecked, I may well end up cutting down John Alter by mistake. Try it, Ice Bitch Queen, I dare you. But yeah, I agree. That guy pisses me off. We should kill him soon. So, how do we do that?
Now then, Moriarty. Yes, Holmes? What do you want from me, now that you've robbed me of my job explaining things? That's what you're upset about? At any rate, I want you to come up with a plan. That is what you excel at, isn't it? Scheming? I may excel at foiling plans, but when it comes to crafting them, you are no doubt my better. So that's how it is. In that case, I'll need information. Give me everything you have on the enemy, including their dealings with external entities. Very well, here you are. Aha, interesting. Now I see. We do this, followed by that, although... what we really need is sexiness. What? Honey?
Did I hear what I just think I heard?
It must be your imagination. My plan is foolproof.
Are you certain about this?
Moriarty's plans may appear nonsensical, but in hindsight, they nearly always work out well. I understand your concerns, but I think it's worth rolling the dice on.
What is he talking about?
Alright then, everyone, we're off to the city to buy clothes. And by buy, I, of course, mean steal. Okay.
What?
That was weird, but okay.
Are you sure this will work?
Oh yes, without a doubt. As for you, Holmes, I shall let you land the final blow. Good grief, I knew this was my idea, but your plan is exceptionally reckless. Master, just make sure it is alright with you to proceed. Just to make sure it is alright with you to proceed with my plan.
What other choice do we have?
I'm sure what's going on. Undoubtedly. I agree it's rather reckless, but it also makes full use of everything we bring to the table. I trust it will work out. Okay, let's get started. It's dress up time. But first, Go ahead and clear out those ruffians and brainwash whatever the fuck. What's that? They refuse to leave. Makes sense. In that case, it's battle time. I think I know where he's going with this, but I'm also not 100% sure where he's going with this. It's like, huh? It's like, part of me understands, part of me does not understand. So, I guess we'll find out. Because I think I know, but at the same time I'm like, I have no idea. I just have this sneaking feeling of what he's actually talking about, what the plan may or may not be. Oh boy. It's gonna be interesting if it does indeed end up being what I think it is. Because I'd kind of laugh if it actually is. That'd be kind of funny, I feel like. But man, Moriarty. Because I bet it's him thinking like, how do I trap myself? Oh, this is how. Sexiness. Or something. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. Whatever his plan may or may not be. Oh boy, okay, these are gonna be the annoying ones. Looks like these will be the annoying ones, for sure. Go! I forgot what her nickname was. Forgot what her nickname is. Something Chan, but I can't remember what. Oh well. It's something Chan, I just don't remember. Go! Fight! Win! Ah, okay. That's painful. That's also painful. Alright. Do, and you. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I didn't even, it hadn't evade up. I didn't even notice that. I'm an idiot. I hate everything. I did not even see that. Well, I did not even see that. I just did not pay attention because everything was going so well. So it's just like, yeah. It's like everything's going great. What's there to worry about? Alright. Wow. I brought a mistake to this fight, Ozzy, but it's alright. It's fine. It's about dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, let's kill it. I don't think. Oh, yeah. No, damn it. Probably won't kill it, but it'll get close, yeah. Really? Again? Please, Jalser. Damn it. Like, I just want it to die. I just want it dead. There we go. It's dead. It's like I just want it to die. Please. Jeez. Okay. And we good. Alright. Anything else? Yes, okay, good. Right then, everyone. Let's say we get changed. Go out there and raise hell. Changed, Changed, huh? Okay, I guess I will too. What are we changing into? Master. Not so fast. Your outfit is right here. Huh? What is it? Don't cliffhang me like that, game. Ooh, I hate this, because I have to go do stuff now. Ooh, and I have to cliffhang myself now. Oh, I hate this so much. Okay, so this is what I think it is. I think it's going to be dresses, because that's a party hall of some sort. That kind of elegant dance. Yeah, okay, so definitely some kind of dresses. I don't want to cliffhang myself or you guys like this, but I'm gonna have to, and it really, really sucks. I'm like, oh gosh, dang it. Man, we're already on section 12. That's insane. Like, apparently this one has, I think it has 18 in all, I think. So this one is actually not that long of a singularity, but gosh dang, it is getting like, wow, oh my gosh, I don't want to cliffhang myself like this, and I really hate to, but I really do hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh wow, I have 3 friend requests too. It's a mashulance. Mashulance, isn't that what they're called? Let's see, did that change for Doggo? Did Doggo's name change yet? Where's Doggo? Doggo, where are you? Doggo. No, it still says Avenger of Shinjuku. Because apparently after you know their true name in Shinjuku, it's supposed to, like, show up. So that's a thing. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. By the way, I got Umu. I got her in, like, one roll when I was rolling on the MHXA altar banner. She came and it was great. You guys, if you follow me on Twitter, you would know that I have Dante's. If you follow me on Twitter, you would also know that I have Gramps. I think that's all I've gotten for an update on who I've gotten since. Oh, and Enkidu. I got Enkidu. So again, if you guys want to know about roles that I do outside of like rolling videos, follow me on Twitter to like see that, because I post about it and like I try to make some like weird jokes about it or something. Actually, fun fact, my mom got me Gramps. Like she's like, I want to try, and I'm like, okay, do a 30 roll, and she got me Gramps. And then she's like, I want to try again. She actually got me Enkidu. It was pretty funny at the time. And I got myself Doggo. So you know, how much Singhorse do I have left? Oh, I can do a 30 roll, but I'm also saving for Proto Arthur. So it's like, but I'm also saving for Proto Arthur. So you know, that's a thing, because I really want Proto Arthur really bad, because he's hot and I'm like, I need him in my life. Also, I think this is stupid, that you have to like use freaking archer pieces or, you know, whatever to freaking buy a song. I really think that's kind of dumb. Like, why would you do that? Like, I don't know, to me that doesn't make sense, but whatever, I guess. I just don't get it. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, you have to like use things to buy songs, and I'm just like, no! I need these things because they're important. Wow, I only have 1 page. Jesus. What is this? Oh, it's the Santa Altar event. Okay. But dang, I just think that's kind of dumb. Back to my room. But yeah. I love Doggo. I love Doggo so much. He has the best conversations, doesn't he? It's the best. Also, I like how my master profile has, you know, I got Doggo. So that's funny. But anyway, so to end this off, if you guys would like to add me, I do have some space available.
you may add me. I'm actually probably going to get rid of this Mashu Avalanche. Because I want to give you guys, my subscribers, a chance to add me. And that's a thing I would like. So there it is. There you go. First come, first serve. I expect the day I upload this video to get a huge amount of people coming in and, you know, being like, oh, la, la. So yeah, this is my current support setup. I only put Dante's there because he was new and shit, so yeah. I only put him there because I was like, I love him. So yeah, and I think I'll just keep him there because it's whatever. So yeah, actually, where's Mashu? Mashu, you get in there. You haven't been there in a while, so. Okay, there we go. So I will see you guys in the next part or whatever video I may do next, alright? Bye!